Yeah, that motherfucker was racist. He snatched the phone out my hand. White person. I snatched it right back.
Cause I only want you. Yeah. Cause I only want you.
What's up, YouTube? This your girl C. Yes, I'm back. Back in Texas. Back to back to back. You know what I'm saying? But I got a story time. Okay? So before you get to this video, hit like, comment, subscribe to his channel. If you new, hit like, comment, subscribe to his channel. Make sure you hit that bell, share. I had a floss because I was eating so good. Like, I haven't had no Waffle House since I've been up there. I'll go ahead and tell you the story before I get on the road. Okay, so I have two parts of the story, so I'm gonna do like two videos, but I'm just gonna, just get details of it. So the first video is the worst experience in Portland. I've been to Portland. This is my third time being in Portland. So the first two times was great. Like, I had a great time and all that. But the third time, it was something different when I came up there. Started this job. I'm not going to put their names out there, but I started the traveling job up there in Portland, Oregon. That's why you haven't seen us on the video together, because we've been separated due to me traveling. So I get up there. Everything's fine. I got my badge. I slept through because I drove for 2 days. Got started this new job that week because I had to do orientation for like a couple of hours or so. I started that next week. When I get there, I had no Epic system because I had to wait a whole week to use my computer. Make a long story short, I was there, just shouting the person to show them how they room and stuff like that, and I was fine with that. But the girl, she was a traveler too, and she didn't know what she wanted to do too as well. So I was like, okay, whatever. But I'm a shadow at the same time till I get my sister. So finally, I started doing things by myself a little bit until my stuff get, access. And I used to walk over there to the corner, just trying to see, like, do y'all need anything, fast or whatever. And I'm just gonna say, because I ain't ashamed, but it was a white lady that worked with me. And she used to go around there and try to be sneaky, trying to see what I was doing and blah, blah, blah. So she go back and tell. And I'm like, why is she trying to do that? So they already told me. And I just, I was just like, okay, so whatever, maybe she just being picky. So the next day, I went over there on that side working with her. So I'm big on, listen to some like little music just to ease my mind, keep the vibe going. We couldn't listen to no music there. And I'm like, okay, that's cool. I ain't say nothing about it. But the employee was very, like, I was telling her, hey, let me just fast over and stuff like that. Like, I ain't mind doing it. But before, I know how to go to the thing because they already showed me. But the crazy part about when I try to go over there and do it, she already did it anyway. She was trying to tell me how to do my credentials. But come to find out, she was racist. Yeah, that motherfucker was racist. She was trying to get me out the door. I just got there. Even the doctor I'm supposed to be working with while she was gone, telling me that, do you know how to room? Do you know how to do this? Do you know how to do that? Like, this your first time? Do you know how to immunization? I said, let me explain something to you later. I had to put that credential card in, okay? Let me explain something to you. I've been an MA for so long, okay? I have my certification for medical assisting. I have my certification for phlebotomist. I'm going to school for RN. I have my associate degree. Okay? I gotta do everything in the book that y'all probably don't know what to do on the computer. Do you understand me? That's how you clock that, okay?
Period.
She got quiet as a church mouse. So after that, I ain't want to work with them no more. I already told the HR. Actually, I left, went to the HR building that I was working for, the temp, and told them what's going on. So they moved me. So as I was doing my epi training, they moved me. So finally I got moved because I was closer to the house I was at. And I had to drive like 30 minutes versus like about 19 minutes. So it was like a big difference. Went there, started this clinic, love it. You know, I love it. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I love it. It was like, I had great experience there. Like, I was working in gastrology surgery and help out through orthopedic surgery and a little bit of urology surgery. So I did a lot of, specialties there. So when I get there, it was a lady that trained me. She was so she just couldn't sit down for nothing in the world. So I called the terminal line because I didn't know, the terminal line everybody's terminal line is different. So she was asking for the code. So I'm gonna just make a demonstration. So this is my phone. This is my phone, and the person was right here. This was her. So I was sitting like, what, I'm trying to figure out what the code stuff is. So I turned over. I turned my body around and said, hey, what they mean by that? She snatched the phone out my hand. White person. I snatched it right back. And I told her, just give me the information. You ain't got to do all that. She was so skinny. Her body was coming towards the computer. I didn't care. Because what you're not going to do, you're not going to stash it in my phone. You're going to do it properly. We're going to do it professionally, okay? She gave it to me. So she couldn't really too much work with me. So she's like, well, I'm going to go ahead and, I already put my nose in. You taking my spot. Okay, that's fine. I didn't care. But okay. I was cool with that. So I was working with her. So come to find out, my team member been there a year, don't know half the stuff because this lady, that's the one who snatched the phone, was not even training her. So I had to retrain her how to do Epic. Okay? I had to retrain her everything before I left. So one day it was a patient had called and said, hey, I've been, vomiting and stuff like that. It's HIPAA. I can't really explain their name, but I was just going brief. That's why I didn't give you the location, whatever. But I had a patient just call, say I've been vomiting, stuff like that. And they was like, and I told them, well, you can't get your, let me send you over to gastro surgery because they want to do the surgery, the scheduling of it. So come to find out, the doctor want to regroup. He want to regroup everything. He got mad. I called him, told him he got mad, upset, cussed me out on the phone. Cussed me out, told me I didn't know how to do my job, blah, 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 XYZ. Didn't know how to do my job. And I'm like, you can't get no colonoscopy once you got out the hospital because you got discharged from due to vomiting and all this going on. Cussed me out, cussed everybody out, told me I wasn't, blah, 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 XYZ. Told the manager that he's going to kill the whole clinic. Came up there with a duffel bag with a gun, try to kill me and the damn doctor and the manager.
Jesus Christ.
What kind of shit that is? Like, goddamn, it's like, what the hell? You know what I'm saying? Like, what am I supposed to do at this point? Because at this point, it's like, it's time to go now. It's time to go. Because now y'all fuck with my life, okay? So I was like, okay, so it's already time to go. I was like, you know what? I ain't gonna worry about it. I'm just gonna go ahead and pray about it. So he went to jail eventually. Everybody was like, CC, you okay? Blah, blah, blah. You know, I just don't want him to hurt you. I said, baby, I was already fully damn loaded. You hear me? I wasn't even playing the radio. You know what I'm saying? At this point. So I went ahead and helped out in ortho because everybody calls off. Everybody just about got COVID, stuff like that. So I went over there to the lady in ortho, and she was very pushy. Like, she wanted me to do the in-back. But if I don't know that position that well, I'm not going to touch the in-back because that's not, you know, I'm not going to do that because I don't want to mess anything up or whatever the situation might be. So she was just very pushy. I let her know, like, I'm not finna do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm rooming, but I'm not gonna do it. So she supposed to show me how to room, but instead of she showing me how to room, I just room all day because she wanted to do the paperwork and stuff like that. Whatever. I supposed to room the afternoon, but whatever. So she turned around and say, do you have a family?
Wait a damn minute.
I said, how did I get here? And what made you think I ain't got no family? Oh, well, I said no, because you said right and clear, like I was the only black person on earth. But I do have a family, if you want to ask me that question. I do have kids. I do have a wife. I do have family, you know, but some of my family was not here, but they here in spirit, if you want to say it like that. Well, I didn't mean like, no, you meant it. White, okay? Racism. So, she didn't say nothing. I told them I don't want to work with her no more. Because one thing about me, I'm not going to work for no racism. I'm not. At this point, it was still time to go. Come to find out, the doctors start calling off. Everybody's quitting. People say they're at the hospital saying they have surgery. They see him fishing, posting on IG like everything's all good. The doctors called off for like 4 weeks straight. I ain't had no work. Every time I go to work, I'd have to leave early. So at this point, I said, you know what? They do it one more time, I'm finna get back on the road. And I got back on the road. So now I'm in Texas. So it was crazy. Like, I tell people, when you travel, do your research where you finna work at. Do your research how many people out there, like black people, how many whites. And I'm just not even single, just do your research, because you never know what you're finna walk into. Because like I said, when I was there, it wasn't bad for the first 2 times. It was just the third time. I don't know what it is. It was just so crazy and stuff like that for my job. And then also, like, the food wasn't great like it used to be. Everything is legal there. Like, all the drugs and stuff was there is legal. It was just like the vibe was kind of off for me. Like, I couldn't really do anything like I wanted to. Like, my spirit just very, very off since I was there. But I'm not one of the people just like you know, saying like bad people to do anything for me, because I go out here and go get it. When I get off from work, I go out here and get it. But it was just so crazy. Like, they still do this racism thing everywhere you go. But yeah, I had to leave because it was just too much. It was just too much and stuff like that. But I do have part 2 video. And this one's going to be the juice. I just gave you the basic. You know what I'm saying? Because the basic, this is what I went through up there. So I'm just going to give you part 2. But part 2 is going to be very, very juicy. Like real juicy. Juicy to the point you were like, oh my God, bitch. You like, damn. You know what I'm saying? So when I get back to Houston, you know, my hair like, y'all know I do hair. So I'm finna go get my hair cut. I'm finna get my eyebrows. I'm just gonna do the whole nine. Cause baby, when I was in Oregon, I was fine when I got there. Now I look like a hot mess. I lost all my earrings, everything. So yeah. And yeah, I put on there, y'all's crazy. Y'all's crazy up there. So yes, and y'all see my stuff back there. Like I'm still traveling. So y'all gonna see a part 2. And go from there. Because like I said, do your research when you start traveling to these places, these states, these cities, all that. Because some of these folks got racism. Some people, you know, the high turnover. You don't know what the situation is when you walk into. And like I said, I was the only black girl. Well, actually, I take that back. I was the second black girl there. The other girl, I tried to hang out with her. And the black people are weird there. You like say, they don't even want to hang out with you. You ain't from there, they don't want to hang out with you. You know what I'm saying? So it was racist in your own kind type too. So yeah, it was very, very weird. It was very, very awkward and stuff like that. So yeah, so y'all gonna have to get that part 2. That's gonna be the best for last. So I'm gonna let y'all out. Peace.